Hello. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to, the Morrowind Rp again. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well, hope you guys are doing fine. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one here, as always. Always like doing these things here at the Morrowind Rp and such, it's fun. And hopefully, you know, we'll manage to do the things we've planned for today. It's gonna amp up the ante, you know? It's gonna push the narrative, it's gonna completely change the way you perceive Morrowind. Well, maybe not a latter one, but yeah, it's gonna be fun, hopefully. So, yes, guys, yes. Well, I'm not gonna say too much about the story, because first of all, it is subject to change as we play, and second of all, I don't want to spoil people. Hello, I'm Baldir. Welcome, I'm Twitching. How are you doing, first time chatter? welcome. Yeah, no, you're just in time for the Morrowinds. We're just about to start. There's a docky party. A dog party. A docky party! And, met an Italian family. They didn't know Dash. Alright. Did you ask if they know, like, Dash, specifically? But yeah. Yes, alright, I see. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe they didn't know them. But, let me finish playing this song and then we'll swap scenes, yeah? Yeah, man. But I hope you had fun at your dog party. Hope there were plenty of dogs around as well. You know, that you had a good time. Hey Quack, how are you doing? Welcome. Well, I suppose before I'm gonna start the actual thing, I'm just gonna put it out there. Because we always wanna like expand this stuff, right? And if anyone's actually interested in joining, feel free to do so. You know, we always appreciate new people, you know? We always appreciate some new folks. And old folks. Yeah, no. Like, this is open to join. Just so everyone is aware. And, like, it's not locked behind, like, a paywall or, like, heh, we're not good enough friends. I know, boomer. I'm cool. You're cool, huh? Well, I guess you can watch some cool content. Let me push this to this side. And let me... I'll be fine. Alright. And scene. And now here we are, sleeping from last time like some fucking vampire. And yeah, like last time, shit went down, we freed some slaves from the slave market. Kinda, it definitely didn't go according to plan. And, you know, after that, some shenanigans in the sewers again, we found ourselves back in the Empress Caterina, which is our main tavern to go to. And we took a bit of a rest there. So, I reckon it's time to wake up. Also, I gotta go back into my voice, so that's gonna be that. How dare you, Baldir. Hey, psst. You awake? I'm gonna open the door. Oh.
What is this racket?
Oh, I thought you were sleeping in here.
No, I was just sitting at the bar.
Oh. My bad.
Do not judge the state of my room.
Hey, Stalks and Shadows.
What is it?
Did you see those notes?
I'm not sure if they're all like this, but a reunion. Huh. Right. I figure someone's been watching us according to that.
There might be.
Hmm.
The Imperial?
Not sure.
They are the untrustworthy type.
What if it's that, crazed Khajiit cat? You know, the one, with the skooma?
Tell
It
your
could
friends about
be.
this place.
Oh, well. Well, then. Did you get enough of a rest?
It never feels like enough.
And look who's still here.
Good morning. How was your rest?
Refreshing.
Good to hear. So I came back. More info on Dondrel. Apparently, yes, there was a bit of a scuffle that happened in Dondrel. Corpus has overtaken the town, it seems like. Any remaining survivors are hiding for their lives. Everyone else is presumed dead or missing.
That's Mike.
Right. So what do we do once we get there? Precisely.
Well, I'm not asking you to do any charity, but first of all, you should at least look for some survivors. Make sure there's anyone still alive. Maybe they have information, maybe they have not. Maybe no one even knows what happened. But one thing's for sure, the Empire seems to think that there's something going behind the scenes here. That Corpus didn't just spread to Dondrel. Now, of course, that's just rumors, but maybe there's some truth to these rumors. That's what I want you to find out.
Sounds to me like someone broke the quarantine of Ardenfell.
It seems that way. It's very possible.
I swear if it was those bards.
Those bards? I wouldn't think so. The quarantine it could be bypassed, but it would be very difficult for 2 bards on a boat.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, so I assume it's just the 2 of us going in.
Your lives on the line, your pay. And of course, this mission has to be kept on the down low, so to speak.
So,
Subtlety.
covertly rescuing villagers, yes.
Well, rescuing the villagers isn't the main priority.
I see. Well, you heard a woman. Any questions
I
from your side?
suppose we should get going then, before more die.
Good luck. The divines be with you.
Yes, the 9 and the Empire. How it goes, Ryan?
Something of that nature.
Let's see.
What is this?
Imperial Court Order, Old Ebonheart, 3-day lockdown. Imperial Court, apologize. There's all customers facing. Bring justice.
I do not think it is going to be easy to leave.
We are here to serve and protect you. Right. Well, from what I gathered, looking over it real quick, it was, seems like they're catching on to the Thieves Guild, of course.
The Thieves Guild has been mighty active.
Yes, so I heard. So, it seems like they're conducting a curfew. No one goes in or out. And looking at the gates, they do seem closed.
I guess do.
How do you figure we get out?
I don't know. Well, I mean, there's two ways to go about this, right? One is the down under, just sewers is what I would assume they would use.
Excuse me. Lockdown is in effect. Have you seen the notes? We would need you to go back to your residency.
Oh,
Thank you.
right.
As soon as possible. We are conducting searches around town. Thank you.
We were just staying at a tavern. Is it fine if we just go back there then?
Yep, sure, thank you.
Okay.
The Nine and the Empire.
And I then
Praise
again.
Talos.
The Empire. Filthy Imperial scum.
Well, that's gonna narrow our options down then. It's gonna narrow our options down to just one thing, really. I would imagine.
And what do you think that is?
Well, it's a passage right here. I believe our common acquaintance of Scrimmy Bengus, I believe he calls himself, showed us this path here. Not sure if you're familiar with it.
Do you mean the Dunmer, yes?
Yes. The one with the skooma job. Make sure to drain the water, or else it won't work. Yes. I'm surprised to see him not here. Usually this is where he skulks about. But, yes. It is a secret entrance to the sewers. Now, I do hope that, due to our recent activities, that the guards won't be more active down here. I'm pretty sure due to the ladders we've seen, they know we've been through here. So, just expect the worst, I suppose.
We will need to keep it on the down low.
We do.
Skooma spattling, scum, I say no. I mean, yes.
Alright. Let's see. Did I write it down on my map where to go? No, I have not. Well, I vaguely remember the path we need to take. Believe if we go through here, would it be in a more public area? For the sewer, that is. Right. I do remember there being the, what was it? There's a passage near the Tower Gate Bridge, I believe. Or was it there? Something like that.
I think I remember what you are talking about.
Yeah, there was something. Just be careful around here. Don't wanna get caught now. Careful. There comes the guard. Alright, through here.
Hey, I thought that door was open before.
Right. So this is where the gate bridge is, right here. But we're not going through there, of course. We gotta jump across real quick. Yeah. You'll be
This is
fine.
going to take a while to wash out of my scales.
Yeah, we'll get you some soap. See this, though? Now this... might be the wrong thing, actually. But at least the guards won't spot us here.
That is true.
Want me to take a little peek?
You can look first, yes.
Seems to be mostly a storage room in here. I mean...
The untapped potential of wealth.
Are we gonna be greedy during our mission? I mean, it's already on lockdown. Yeah, what's a little
Can
more
we
gonna
get
hurt?
out?
Yes. There's another path. I know. I believe Scrimmy showed it to me. Yeah, there is something. As I believe taking some of those potions could be helpful. Seem to be fortifying health.
That could be useful.
I'll take them for now, yes. Just gonna put it on my tool belt real quick. Where is it? Out there. I'll meet you back downstairs.
This lock has bested me.
Let me see. I don't even have lockpicks anymore.
Me neither.
Oh well, let's go back. Right. Now we need to go past that one guard again. Oh. God, I hate this.
That's someone. Nah, couldn't be. No, in the sewers. Who would come down into the sewers?
I just submerged myself in that stinky water. That's... Come. Has to be out of here.
I am behind you.
It's more like the other guy I worry about. Never again. Never again will I submerge myself in an actual shit.
It is not something one seeks to do.
Yes. And I did not. It was a decision made in the heat of the moment. Alright, so... We go through here, there's gonna be a grotto. Maybe I can wash off some of this manure. Right here. Careful, it's a squeeze tight.
I do not know why I went after you.
Yeah, well. So we got a swim here, which should not prove any problem at all for either of us. Got my diver mask and you, well, you're naturally adept, aren't you?
One could put it that way.
Alright. Believe the exit should be around here. No, it's fine. You're, well, what are you again?
Questions?
People who free slaves, something like that. Your secret is safe with us as long as ours is with you. You haven't seen us, alright? You just gotta work some of that, silver tongue, you know.
I understand.
Right, let's see. You don't believe we need to be disguised for Dondrel if there's an epidemic?
I would not think so.
I still have that, what was it? An Endoril. Just more like generic bone mold armor. Yes. Alright. Let me just double check. No, this should be Dondrel over there. Am I the only one seeing smoke rising?
I can smell the death on the air.
You know, best not to take too long, I suppose. Instead, wait, you don't have shoes. What's the squeaky sound?
I hear it too.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
I am the narrator.
Shut up.
You take a little bit more time walking about.
Why are you talking to yourself?
I know, but I feel like taking a bit longer to walk around. About how much longer do I need to walk around? I ask
Who are you
myself.
asking?
The narrator thinks.
Narrator better think fast.
Maybe make
Who are
them
you asking?
hold it apart.
Wait, what?
Just hang on. How far away are you?
We're like right in front of Dondrel.
Okay, you need to
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
go
Go
around.
Log in
Go
as,
go somewhere
Blade
else.
Monk.
I guess we can.
Inspect maybe the outside.
We're gonna go to the
farm.
farms.
Yep, good.
Perhaps not
Oh.
going for the main gate first.
Dangerous.
Let's work our way in for the farms. I don't trust this. Could always
The
be a
smell
setup.
of death. It hangs heavy.
Yes, and if I'm not mistaken, I do see corpses at a gate.
I see them as well.
Perhaps not the best idea. But I also see alive ones. You think they might
Are
be
we
infected?
sure they are living? That is my question.
They don't seem dead from afar. So, just be at a ready. Maybe we can find a house or something. Perhaps gonna give us more intel.
It might.
I know. It does seem some of them are fleeing. Maybe whatever's happening is still underway. No, just so you know, I'm not a hero, so if things go bad, I won't stand and die.
That is understandable.
Let's see this one. Well, oh, halt!
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Who are you? Are you aware of what's happening? You are aware that something horrible is happening in Dondrel, right? No? Scratching your neck, I see. No? Shadow, I believed her in, I don't know if it's spread over here yet.
Or maybe he just does not care. He is a Dunmer. They do not care for much.
Look,
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
I'll make it quick, alright? Just say the truth. Do you know anything about what's happening?
You gotta get out of here, man. Corpus spreading all around.
Are you his husband? I mean, wife?
Wait a minute. How do I know you don't have corpus yourself?
I mean,
We are not trying to eat your face.
But if
Look.
it's spread, it's
Quickly,
visible.
Outlander. I haven't much time.
all I should be saying is you should be packing your things and getting out of here. Don't believe it's too
Came back to
safe.
see who was alive.
Look, it's I'm with House and Dorrel, as you can see. I was wearing a disguise just in case.
House of Doral. What are you? All the
House-
House of Doral guards have left this place.
Well,
Wait,
they might have
are
left.
you spy?
Spying on diseased people is what you're saying.
We were sent
don't
on a
know.
recon mission.
I don't
Speak,
know. I mean,
traveler.
anything can happen these days.
Exactly.
Jolib,
And
we gotta get out of Dondrel.
I would suggest that indeed, yes. It's dangerous to go alone after all as well, so Jolib and you should travel together safely.
Jolib, we gotta go. Jolib.
This is a man of few words, I see.
He enjoys calling people outlanders.
Jolib, I can't let you through again. You have to leave. Listen to
Jolib.
your wife.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Jolib, you also gotta let me pass, please.
I'm taking him with me.
Oh, is that domestic
Jolib, we gotta
abuse,
go.
or do we do
We
something
gotta go,
about that?
Jolib.
I am not a good person.
Just listen to her, Jolib. Just leave the house.
Jolib.
Jolib,
The reason.
Jolib, she is your, I mean, I believe wife. Maybe.
Jolib. He's got the
Jolib,
corporate-
just. I was sure about that.
He's going feral. He's going feral.
I think
Alright.
he has the corpus.
We take him down.
Oh, Jolib. What happened to you?
I'm sorry you had to witness that.
You do not mind if I take his gold, yes?
Oh, I mean,
You
maybe you
do
don't
not
want to touch anything
mind.
on him.
Yes.
Maybe you don't want to touch anything on him.
I would be careful if he has the corpus disease.
I wouldn't touch him. Oh,
Alright,
anyway, I
You-
mean,
you should leave as soon as you can. Pack your things and be out of here.
And remember
you should
that we
too.
are agents for House and Doral. And we murdered your husband.
Don't worry,
Oh.
he's a Argonian slave.
We are agents.
you gotta train your slaves better. He's talking back to you.
Look,
That's
you,
no way for a slave to talk.
I believe we should be on our way now. Anything? Do you know anything about the village of Dondrel itself? We just arrived.
I just came back from the gate. It looks like everyone's dead. Maybe. I don't know.
How do we know
I
you
would go
do
in
not
there.
have the corpus?
Well, I mean...
Should we try and stop her?
That was close, I swear, if she would have, yeah, no. Seems to be
I
long
did
gone.
still take that man's gold.
Sure hope it wasn't, he was actually just mad, not dizzy. I don't know how corpus works, you see, I just know it's nasty.
The most I know is it seems to reanimate dead. At least that is what I heard from the east.
Do we go in yet? Should we,
You get a feeling you should go in.
what do you see?
Nothing.
Alright, well, let's go in then. Just make sure not to touch any corpses that are infected, I suppose.
How do we know if they are infected?
Looking at this one, it seems they're absolutely disgusting for one. And riddled with
More cattle to the slaughter, I see.
There is a man on the building.
on.
Right here.
Shall I take the shot?
The thing is a survivor.
No.
Alright, yes, take the shot.
You would join us.
I'm just gonna work something out. Let's see if we can find a way up here. Disgusting. Did you get him?
I got a lucky shot.
You took him down.
Alright. Well, right between the eyes.
It appears so.
Yeah, I was trying to go behind him up around, but there didn't seem to be any stairs. No, it's the woman from earlier again.
Track her down.
Lady, yeah, just go.
Artem, how is y'all?
Do you think it
we're
would
doing
be
good.
improper to take the items that will be
We're
left behind?
doing Morrowind roleplay right now.
I mean, I doubt anyone's gonna miss those, right?
There are a lot of tools.
A lot can get missing during times like these. I'll just keep an eye out. Actually, any tools that would enhance our expertise.
I shall keep an eye out.
Very well.
Yeah, man, it's really good. It's really good. Like, again, it's a server open to anyone. It's some good old roleplay here. And I do stream. Like, usually we aim for Saturday sessions. But it's sometimes bi-weekly. Like, it's not a constant thing that always happens every week. Can't promise that, sadly. But hence far, it's been a lot of fun. Like, we're like thieves, kinda. We're being roped into like freeing slaves and stealing gems from the Empire and
I am
whatnot.
still impressed at my lucky shot.
Yeah, that, I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I. You figure a mage would have had a shield.
I mean, I suppose it is a mage after all. They tend to be rather squishy in my experience.
I mean the magical arts.
Alright, I'm gonna climb this, okay? I'm gonna see if he had anything on him. Okay.
I found a note. You should come take a look at this.
It was all shiny as well. Dear diary, I did as master told me and told the smugglers from this assigned to smuggle the slaves. Finally, master's plans are coming to fruition and all of Morrowind. Also, I got a letter from Mom today with new socks.
What a conveniently placed note.
Incredibly so. Perhaps they were rotting it when they went down. Yeah, that must be it. Well, Slash Me knocks on the door. Anyone alive? Can't really pick them, you see.
Me neither.
This one maybe. I mean, they do say stealing from the dead is bad, but what if it serves a greater purpose, right?
Who are they to know?
Other that. Well, I don't think we should dwell here for too long lest we catch the corpus disease ourselves.
That would not be good.
Indeed, it would not. Let me just see.
Maybe we should head where that note said. Investigate this further.
Hold on, I took a little too much with me. Shit.
What's that? Audicus Ferris, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the RP. It's a good time. It's a good time. Welcome. Wait, this has a better armor rating, right? It's 9, it's 14, no. Oh well. But yeah, hi. Multiplayer mode was overdue. Yeah, and it's also roleplay, so we're like using voice chat to roleplay a story out as well right now.
Alright, so you wanna go to the place first, yes?
It might be wise.
Do you know where it is?
You are the native of this land and you ask the Argonian.
I mean, I don't expect you to know every place in Black Mars.
I am not of this land.
I mean, I am, but I'm not from this specific place. Yes, sir, Oh, disgusting. Look at this one.
He is bloated.
Yes, so Well, I am from Morrowind. I am not from this particular, place. Yes, I spend a fair time in Old Ebonheart, but I didn't go, like, cave exploring or anything.
You seem like the type to.
Oh.
I guess she had the corpus.
Disintegrated in front of our eyes, indeed. I mean, who do we know that may know?
What about that Dunmer, the skooma runner?
He may know, but,
Tracking him down is another difficult task.
yes, maybe the sun and moon lady, what was she, Imperial Breton? You know, the one that gave us the mission, maybe, like, she seems to know a thing or two about this particular, area of Morrowind, so maybe she knows something.
A bit too much if you ask me.
We should be cautious about that one. She has been fairly generous thus far, but, what if, you know?
You cannot trust the Imperials.
What happened to the last Imperial we were with? They died, but, like, I don't know. They seemed rather off. Now, here's another fun thing. You think we can locate a smuggler cave again that we came out of? Think it was right on that hill, maybe. Or was it this one? Let's see. As I don't believe we'll, you know, get access to the town since it is on curfew. And... Go on.
If we are unable to find the cave,
It's here.
what if we go from the water?
It would have been an idea, but let's do the same thing. Alright. Greetings. You've not seen us, but step aside.
Speak quickly.
Yes, just through here, and believe we're almost there. The good thing is it's gonna lead right back to our tavern, so they won't be any the wiser. It's just like we've been there
Imperials will never know.
all along. Yeah, they are not the smartest after all, now are they?
They are the dumbest of the races. The Heast says so.
Alright, just keep an eye out for that Imperial that, you know, was guarding this place. Don't want to run into him now.
I am
Yes.
sure we could trick him. You do have this silver tongue, yes?
Yes. But I'd rather not have to use it on people like that. Seems clear. Alright. Alley up. Alright, almost there. There it is. Back to safety again. Now, hopefully that, contact of ours is still around.
Hopefully.
What was her name again? Erica something.
Something or other.
I never can remember those names. They're always so complicated.
You're right. The Imperials have the most complicated names.
Tell your friends
Like,
about this place.
just pick a simple name like... And we are the new or something like that, I don't know. Greetings.
It's in darkness.
Greetings. That was fast. Pretty quick.
Ah, yes, we tend to be efficient. But we're not quite done yet, I'm afraid.
No, too fast. But I like efficiency. The Empire likes efficiency.
Where was it?
So, what did you find out?
Slash me puts note on table.
Slash me picks up and reads.
We found this and some mates who went down rather easily, but
He took a shot between the eyes.
That would take any mage down. What do you mean mage? Tell me
What
more
was
about this
it?
mage.
he wore like a enchanted robe. Didn't get a good look, however. Afraid it might have been, you know, the bearer of the disease. Had some
He
old
was
mask.
hurling green orbs at us.
Green orb. Foul being. A mage? The plague bringer? This is...
You know anything about that place as well on the note?
Yes. Visasanud. I think I know that place. That is south of Mondrethi Plantation. If I believe so. Where you freed slaves.
I remember the place.
Yes, he
Smugglers.
had an unfortunate, you know.
Now, you said there was a mage behind this. Now, that is overcomplicating things.
I mean, either that or someone was using enchantments to throw green orbs at us.
Perhaps it was the mage's doing, and it wasn't a corpus outbreak after all. Maybe. But we can't ever be too careful, so be on your toes.
So,
Why did you
that
not
you're leaving.
warn us? You did not warn us of the curfew.
I didn't think it would be a problem.
it
Surely you
wasn't,
two resourceful
but,
types would find a way out. And besides, you could get a permit from the census office here in Ebonheart, and I could have secured you a permit.
Oh,
Do so now.
that'd be appreciated.
Very well.
It would make traversal a little easier, and we can avoid the sewers.
And where is the pay?
Ah, yes. Very prudent. 1,200 septim. Each of you, of course.
My,
Spend it wisely.
all right then.
Now, before I give you the release identifications, it seems that your next lead here is going to be that so-called smuggler's den in Visasanud. Now, I don't know anything about this place, but knowing anything about smugglers, they are exceptionally well armed in Morrowind, and exactly in the entirety of
Are?
Vardenfell. They are, and I would advise caution.
All right.
Now, you don't need to clear out the place, so to speak. All you need to do is scout ahead and see if anything amiss is going on in Visasanud. Perhaps that mage had accomplices, maybe had a superior even.
I mean, they are referring to a master in there. Odds
Yes.
are high that they are. Unless that master is their moom, whatever that means.
Boom.
Moom. Says right
Yes,
there. Got a letter from Moom today. Something about
Oh.
socks. She seems to be doing well. I'll send over some more money tomorrow. It seems like socks might be maybe a hidden word, and that like may mean slaves that are smuggling, buying them with money that are sending over.
Maybe Moom is the slave ringleader. Maybe. But we won't know for sure. I'll take this letter and I'll bring it to Imperial Intelligence. We'll decode it if there's any hidden meaning. In the meanwhile, here's 2 release identifications. I'll show that to the guard at the gate and should let you pass without any issue.
Uriel Septims the 7th degree, huh? Now, why did you Write down. Sorry. Why did I write down my class as criminal?
I do not know what a glass is.
It's imperial bookkeeping, paperwork and such. Don't mind it. We need to give something to the clerks to write down.
You are calling us criminals.
Not exactly.
I mean, oh yes, exactly. That is what's written there.
Don't mind it. When the guards see it, they'll just flash the paper and they'll let you go. You don't have to show what's inside.
Right, if you say so.
The scroll. Just show the scroll and they'll let you pass. Don't worry.
Right. All right. Well, let's hope they don't read too much about it.
No. If you encounter any trouble, just
yes.
say 9 of the Empire.
All right.
Keep walking. Don't look at them in the eye.
All right. I will. Oh my fucking
Fine,
God.
be with you, gentlemen.
It is I, the criminal.
I hate that stupid thing.
She literally wrote down we're criminals.
What do you expect from an Imperial?
I mean, do we want to risk it? You know.
We have the pass.
Very well. Anyone at the gate? Pretty empty. Hello, you there? We have permits. No? Oh, goodbye. How rude.
What do you expect from an Imperial?
Yeah, I suppose you're not wrong. Well then. I mean, that's the main entrance. Where did everyone go anyways? Being they're inside their houses.
Afraid of the corpus.
I don't know if they knew too much about it.
It may take a few moments for the guard to come out of the barracks.
Who's whistling?
I heard you whistle.
Yeah, just patrols walking around. They don't seem to be too involved. Wonder if that Beck fella is around here somewhere, the one with that fancy helmet. Maybe in the main market square. Could be. I believe I'm seeing people standing there.
That was the strangest book I've ever read.
Deny any Empire, citizen.
But the 9 and the 9 and the 9.
Yes, Outlander.
Yeah,
What do
good
you
day.
Oh, good day, citizen. How can I help you?
Yes, no, we just got the permits earlier and we're curious if we are allowed to leave town with them. Or if we are meant to stay still inside, or...
Can I see your papers?
Yeah, of course.
Come inside first.
Oh, all right.
Go ahead. Care to tell me?
Say your
What
names.
say you?
Well, like here.
About those papers.
Where did I put them? Over here, see?
Andrew Narandus. Dunmer, yes.
Yes.
Class. Criminal.
Yes.
Oh. Well. I suppose it's none of my business, really.
It's actually pronounced streaminel. It's a Dunmary word. It's like peddler. I peddle goods.
Oh. Peddle
For
goods?
example, yes, like tongs. I sell them.
Tongs?
Yes, right there. See.
Oh, you must be an armorer.
I mean, if that is what the Imperials call them, sure.
Oh, something of the sort, anyway. Far be it from me. Done very customs and all.
Yes, yes.
Stocks and shadows, yes. Yes, all good, yeah. Yes. Yes, you may go. Follow me.
Speak.
It is I, a criminal.
So
Yes,
what do you
Outlander.
want? Ah,
What do you
a
want?
visitor. What may I do for you?
Yeah, we just couldn't help ourselves but notice that no one was at the gates to, you know, review the papers, so...
I have a feeling someone might be at the gate. Now.
Yes, I think someone's at the gate now. Oh, I think we're, patrols are being understaffed. Too many guards are being used up for patrols around the city. The city is quite large. Must understand.
No, I mean, yes, it is,
Sorry for the delay. We'll let you off now.
Alright. I'm sorry, you're a quite fast walker. I need to jog every now and then to keep
Stop.
up.
What is your business?
Oh, don't worry, guard. These two citizens, they have release certifications. We can let them go. We can let them.
Alright, thank you. The Nine in the Empire.
Nine
of the
in
Empire,
the
citizen.
Empire.
The Nine in the Empire.
Don't mind me jogging on the spot, Lieutenant.
I'm telling you, silver tongue. I can also respect that one man doing exercise during the job. But maybe that is why they weren't there.
What are you doing, Private?
Indeed.
Help me, Lieutenant. I seem to have got backwards walking disease.
How do we get there now? Crossing the water is always dangerous, but I feel like we've done it so many times already.
It is never a safe trip.
It never is. Well, let's go over there where there's more, or rather, less water to cross. Yes, let's go to... I believe we need to go for the plantation anyways. You think it is on the, hill right behind it?
It might be.
That would sound about right. Alright, yes, there is the, few little isles that we can hop from. Just to be a little safer for our travels.
I think we are going the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the plantation right there. It should be just south of it. Well, let's... You see that down there? Underwater?
Large clams.
No. To the left. It's a door.
I see that.
Now, I do doubt that's where the slaves are held, but it might be interesting to investigate.
It might be worth the journey.
Right. Quick little trip for the water again. I think I see a fish. It also might just be a corpse of a fish. This also seems to be a little too slippery for me to get up on.
The rain is not helping.
It's really not.
I made it up.
So did I. Alright. If we go for the top, we should be good. So, you think the place is gonna be empty, or do you think it's gonna be crowded after the commotion that happened last time we were there?
If we are lucky, it will be empty.
And if we're not, very well. Now, I do have a potion that fortifies my luck. Maybe that'll help.
Maybe you can talk your way out of it.
You know what? Just to be safe this time. I'll dress a bit more official. I do feel filthy inside of this, but of course, it works, I suppose.
It has its use.
Yes, it does. Alright. Again, if any questions arise, as always, to cover our tracks, you have to be my slave, just in title, of course.
Yes, I understand. I am used to this song and dance.
Yes. Can't see anything from up here, really. Oh. Good day, lady. Can I help you? There's an experiment. I think she wants to jump. Well, far be it from me to stop you if you wish to do so.
Have fun on your experiment.
Yes. Enjoy that. Crazy Altmers. They're always so crazy. One flings at you green balls of who knows what. The other one is just like a crazed mage. The other one wants to experiment with cliffs or whatever. The other one... You just never catch a break, really.
It might to catch our breath before we enter the cave.
Yes. I think it might be that right there. That one door. Could be an ancestral tomb the closer I look at it. Well, using that bridge down there would certainly help. Crossing it a little faster. But yes, before we enter the cave, we should be catching our breaths. Oh, you see that? It's quite a commotion.
Indeed.
You think? What do you say?
I am unsure. Let's try to move closer. Eavesdrop.
Yes, eavesdrop. Let's move between the trees. Can you hear anything?
Not
We have
yet.
Oh.
Wait
the
for
Imperials. We also have several representative members of House Halulu. Halal. Sorry.
Halalo, I believe.
properly.
It's been a stressful day. I have a very stressful job, as you can imagine. I'm all around Tamriel. Anyway, we are here today to discuss the incident that's happened here. We believe there was several murders of Halulu. Sorry again, I forget all the time.
Must be an Imperial.
Must be.
And we believe, well, the Imperials have informed me, we believe it was the Thieves Guild. They have been making excessive, violent actions around the area recently. and that has impacted here as well as Old Ebonheart, hence the lockdown. And unfortunately, this is an old settlement, so several of our workers have died. They are Khajiit workers, and several of them got away. But I assure you, Prince Jal Marushi, none of them were your brother, and that is why I want to invite you here today, to assure you that I know your worries are that your brother has been missing and gone into slavery, but he is not among the workers here. Sorry, I shouldn't say slavery. That's an old traditional word that slipped out. But anyway, yes, the Imperials have informed me it is the Thieves Guild, and I can let the Imperial Divine Knight take things from here.
You think it was the big guy we've seen?
Maybe.
Greetings, everyone. Talos be praised. It's a wonderful evening, but it's unfortunate circumstances that we are here today. Yes,
I am going to move closer.
as been reported, Thieves Guild has been through here, but rest assured, we are investigating here, and we are tracking perhaps where their next movements have been leading them. That is why we have put Old Ebonheart in lockdown. And yes, I can assure you all that the interests of the Empire and the Halulu, sorry, didn't really catch the correct term to say it via that other guy, the representative. Yes, I can assure you all and the prince that we are on top of everything, and it's all going fine. Everything is fine. We will catch the Thieves Guild. We have information that one of them is a musician, and the other one is wearing an eye patch. They are both Ashlanders, and we are currently searching, as much as we can, as I have stated many times. So, yes, I will conclude the meeting now, and let us all just mingle and carry on with the investigation. Erica?
Get out of here.
Captain, what did the prince say?
Prince? Yes. Well, I believe his brother is missing, and I have had a brief conversation with him, and he fears that he fears Dunmer have enslaved his brother, but I do not believe this, as there is no sign of any royalty, especially at this plantation. And Halu.
I believe he's talking about House Halal.
I believe so.
Hello, thank you. It's long days. Have informed me. That they know nothing of any royalty. Yes.
Come follow me, Captain. Let's go to somewhere more private.
Yes.
What was this prince's brother's name?
I believe it was Shakara.
Shakara?
Yes. But the Empire has no leads, unfortunately. The prince does pester us to try and search for him, but
Hold on.
we don't know. He may have fled due to the recent things going on in elsewhere, and he may be under an.
All right. did you see?
I saw Erica. My voice is a little gravelly, but I saw Erica.
Oh, careful. It's those damn fishes oasis. Alright. Is she working with them, you think? I mean, clearly she has to be at this point, right?
But if she gives us away,
Well, I just hope that, you know, she's more on our side than theirs. Also, hold on, wait. I'm working my way up. Hold on, I'm starting to climb the rocks. Perfect.
ah,
Yeah, you get there.
Also, Pulsifer again, thank you for the follow. We're doing Morrowind Rp here.
a tricky
And,
climb.
It's, we're following, like, our narrative, and we're, like, thieves, from the guild that, like, got roped into a bunch of other stuff.
Right, let's see. I'm quickly gonna change back into my usual attire.
That is fair.
I gotta get out of this, what do you call this?
Disguise.
Yes, disguise, yes. Should be all good now. I also feel so much lighter now that, the disguise is gone. It's, heavier than I'm used to. So yeah. Khajiit and royalty. The Empire and House Lalu. I think this is it.
It might be.
Not the right address.
It does not seem like it.
Maybe it's the other hill back there. Has to be, right? I mean, I wish we could have stayed and listened, but I simply didn't think it's wise or safe.
We do not want to get caught.
Yes. Now, while we are capable fighters, I think this is above our pay grades regardless. They, you know, again, if royalty is involved, then you gotta have royal guards, which, well, I'm certain will outmatch us.
If royalty is involved, my price goes up.
Do Khajiits even have royalty? Like, how does that work? Do you know?
I do not know what those furry creatures live by.
I mean, I did see a impressively tall Khajiit. What do you think is happening up there?
We can listen in.
Yeah, cockles. What do you say we get a pint after this?
Rando. How have you been?
Yeah, doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about smuggling, you know. I think it's a really
Yeah.
honest job. Don't you like being smuggler? Isn't it so fun?
Yeah, look how excited
Could it be any more obvious?
Yeah. So you
running
want to
on-
go to the? You want to go over to what's that place called? Old Ebonheart or something. I want to get a pint there. Want to get some sujama?
Sounds good.
Oh,
After this
yeah.
shift,
Oh yeah. How many
the
hours
wife
is it?
is not gonna protest.
5 more hours standing around. It'll be over soon. It's all quiet. All quiet here. Cockles, you seem to be walking backwards. Is something wrong?
Just doing my
It's
exercises.
just like that one guard, remember?
Gotta keep active. Gotta keep
I
active.
do remember.
The wife said she'd leave me if I wasn't more fit.
All
No,
right.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I think I can pull off another one of those trick shots.
I can certainly try.
Wait. That's an interesting exercise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
surprise
you want
me.
to do it?
Wait, what's
You
it
find a
called?
wall.
Looks pretty. Yeah.
And you walk up against it. It really stretches
Ah.
out the calves.
Hey, I feel refreshed.
Yeah.
Hey. We should do this every day. Think about our
Yeah,
athletic
we
skill.
could,
It'll go right up.
We could meet up after work and do it together.
All right there.
Oh yeah. Where do the boys hang out these
we-
days?
Yeah.
Where do they work out?
Need to get closer.
They work out at the Iron Lizard.
Iron Lizard.
Oh, Ferrando! How dare you?
No, hold
This
up.
is a protected area.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I would have reckoned that, you just gotta stop when you see your friend die. But no.
I am behind you. Put the weapon
Smuggler, you'll
down.
pay for this.
Put the weapon down.
You can't get my backwards walking. I'm
I
the best
mean-
backwards walker in all of Morrowind.
Just backwards walk away from here, then. Don't be dumb. All right. Well, we're taking this one out, Sano.
That sounds good.
Enough
I was
talking.
in love with him.
I thought you had a wife.
She was a bitch.
Famous last words. She was a bitch. Well then,
Let's search the corpses.
they don't seem to have anything on them. Well, you catch your breather, you're ready. Can expect more of that stuff in there, probably.
I should breathe.
And let's take some deep breaths, shall we? Ooh, alright. You good?
I am good.
Any potions you need?
I have some simple ones.
I'll take some of that Sujama, you know.
Nice.
Oh my god!
You're mine.
I mean, he was like it already there. Ah, shit. Well, I'm invisible now. You get... I'm not invisible anymore.
Not anymore.
Well, I screwed that one up.
You are fine.
So they already seem to be alerted to the commotion. Alright. Let's do this. You see anyone?
I do not.
Yeah, have your crossbow ready, just in case. Don't fall.
That would not be enjoyable.
Over there. See them. menacingly. What's that? A Nord and something else? Are they too far away?
They are not.
Oh. I'll get him upstairs. When he tries to get up the stairs, you just keep pelleting him. You shall not walk any further, Nord.
You'll be dead soon.
I see another.
Take the shot if you can. Yes, yes.
I need to ready a second quiver.
And
I'm not giving up that easily.
he's fast dying. Right. I don't see anyone else. But be careful. Some petty coin.
You know, it's all the stealings. it's all the theft we've done. Getting that glass katana is big. And he got a pretty nasty crossbow too. One-shotting pink.
Yeah, don't fit through there, it's too tight. If only I had a picklock.
I wish I had one.
Tankards, Mase, and Sujama, I'm not gonna say no to that. If only with someone who wears heavy armor. This would have been really pleasant for them. I'm sure. Hey, Shadow.
Yes,
I got some arrows for you if you need them.
I need bolts.
Oh well, there's the arrows to weighing me down too much. I mean, to be fair, they are just smugglers, nothing to be expected here except for a steel flame skewer. Could fetch a nice price in the market. Oh well. What is your melee weapon of choice?
Short blades.
Hold on. I stole this one time. It might not be more potent at killing, but it will stun the target.
That is very useful.
If someone dares cross us up close, you know what to do. Sink the dagger in their chest or somewhere, and let the magic work its way in. I mean, I'm having a field day here. I'm sorry I couldn't resist the Sujama.
You do not wish to get so drunk on a mission.
You're not wrong, but it's... You know, wait. Take him out.
I will enjoy this.
He appears to be stuck on a rock.
Oh.
This feels bad. I am going to go put him down like a dog.
Oh, wait, maybe. Be careful. Just shoot him, just shoot him. Don't risk it, don't be fooled. Carefully, it's a magic. Just stay back, stay back. He clearly can't move, so... I spit at you!
He looks to be the leader of this gang.
Had 2 axes as well, my. And scrolls. Cure common disease. if they are truly working with Corpus, it would make sense they have disease potions with them. I don't suppose it would actually save them.
Do you mind if I take these scrolls?
Take everything else. I do not mind. Screw it, I don't need the eggs. Just be on your guard.
Where has everyone gotten to?
Oh, you there?
Hey, who are you?
Who are you?
Is that a buddy? That's my man.
Well, like your husband.
Oh, this is my gang.
Put down the weapon, you are
You
outnumbered.
put down the weapon.
No,
I
you.
just killed your boss and do not think I will not do it to you, Smooth Scale.
I am his boss. How dare you? I've been running with him for years.
Don't do anything foolish now. Put down the weapon and you might walk away. Put the weapon away. And
Do
wait
not
until
run.
I will go down with my crew.
Well,
But for a leader, he sure died easily.
as you said, smooth scale, right?
Exactly. He does not have these strong scales forged by the East.
I was hoping to talk to him, get some information out, but maybe.
If he wished to die for his gang,
Are those perhaps died during the collapse of the mine?
they appear to have aged considerably.
What is that thing up there? You see anyone?
I do not.
What
I would
is
be
that?
careful in touching it.
Yeah.
There is a large portion of gold in this chest.
You hear that?
There is a person. Speak.
Oh. Who are you?
You have 5 seconds to respond.
You're doing the backwards running again.
4 seconds.
Oh, my game imploded.
Oh, well, that's really awkward.
Alright, intermission, guys, intermission.
I need to rest my voice. Oh my god.
Can I say that we've been having tech issues the whole time?
Yeah, you
Damn.
cursed me. You cursed me, Pink.
Hey, let's just
Yeah.
take half off, yeah?
Me and Des have been having horrible issues the whole time. I've had to restart my game about 20 times in this whole session.
Do you reckon it's like server related?
No, it's something to do with alt tabbing. I never had this problem before, but every time I go to change a Discord or like go to search about item or do anything like that, which I have to do on the other screen,
I
the
know
game
if-
implodes and I start walking backwards.
I don't know if it affects it at all, like being full screen or windowed. Like, did you try those? If that maybe helps, or
Full screen I cannot do at all because I cannot see any other windows when I do full screen. For some reason it just absolutely fucks around the computer. I've tried windowed and I've tried, make it bigger or
fuck?
make it smaller.
Oh, there's a person over here.
Which is the problems I was having when I was trying to do the villain
hey, there's a
thing.
guy in the rock.
You will die.
Do you want me to, kill him?
Those are the problems I was having when I was trying to do the villain thing.
Yeah, you get just destroyed.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it would have happened, honestly. It was either that or it's actually gonna be a fight, but hey.
Yeah, and I couldn't resurrect any of the zombies.
Yeah, I know.
As we found out, we had to set health first and then resurrect them, which we did the test before we did that. But
you ready, Dash?
Give me a second.
Okay. Alright.
Intermission.
Okay, that did not crash my game.
Okay.
Also, twitching, you can press the arrow key, the up arrow key to copy paste like the last command you typed in the console.
No, I know.
Why is the paralysis
manually
not affecting
typing.
you?
What's that?
Why is it? Give me a moment.
Ow! Oh!
Why did you?
Okay.
Okay, that was not supposed to happen.
Yeah. I mean, why did you? What the fuck?
Okay, I cast the paralysis 3 times at you, and none of them.
Oh, that was not paralysis, lady.
I tried to give you a love tap, and you exploded. I don't know what happened.
Well, the spell, the enchantment happened that just super drained our life there. You know. So I don't know what wacky weapon you used that had like a murder spell on it, but wasn't a love tap.
Let me put the COC in.
Could I get could I the other way around?
Yeah, I need a TP.
Yeah, can I get a evac? I'm like somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Hey man.
What are you doing here, Outlander?
Looking Morrowpals.
I don't know.
I'm in Ebonheart. I don't know where the fuck I am. I need help. I need an adult. I need help.
Look at Morrowpals chat. COC there. Use that command.
Traveler.
It'll teleport you right back.
What if I don't want to use
Quickly,
commands?
Outlander. I haven't much
I've
time.
been walking well the whole way. Oh.
I just need close to where.
Absolute. There we go. Alright, let's get back on position. Okay, it's about to be showtime, maybe.
Yeah. Mike, meet me out front.
And you say your paralysis spell doesn't work, Dance.
Okay.
Yeah, the green thing that exploded around
look,
you.
you cast it, we pretend, okay? That's how RP works. It'll work, don't worry. We'll just play pretend here. Over here. Alright.
I like that the supposed true leader of this gang went down in a single hit.
He had a strong henchman, alright?
He did, clearly.
Hello, Dash. Hello, evil person. Okay. Yeah.
Now this is an off tap.
Call me again, please.
Is it doing fatigue damage?
Nope. I blocked it.
What is happening?
Like it's fine. We'll just pretend. You just do fancy effect, and we'll just pretend, okay? Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the sponsor we're at, and I'm ready. Okay. If your game didn't just explode, that is.
As a matter of fact, it did.
Yeah, figures. No, I guess we have a bit of a longer coffee break.
Fine by me.
What is a mask? Is that an imperial cult?
No, it's a mask you actually get in a Dunmer tomb. It's part of the Tamriel rebuild mod. It's actually pretty cool. It actually here's a little lore lesson. It actually belonged to the first Dunmeri Empress that got like fucked by one of the septums. So
Yeah, it's wait, Carlia.
Yeah. And it's like her mask, and she was buried under old Ebonheart, and you can still find the dungeon actually she is in, but it is like very high level. The skeletons have rocket launchers. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like they're using enchanted arrows with their bows, and they do actually explode pretty massively and probably will murder you. So
Are you training conjuration thing?
So there's that. But yeah. I mean, we've been also like fairly on track. Like 1.5 hours. It's about right.
Absolutely. You just gotta finish this arc.
I mean, we're doing this here, and then it's. So we're doing this here, then it's gonna be fairly open afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're working.
Hey.
A moment.
There we go.
Okay. Technical issues, you guys.
Pink
Technical
spawn a
issues.
skeleton or something.
Yeah.
Let's
You
level
just
up.
okay. Look, you just cast that, and we'll pretend. Okay. We'll just do it like that. We'll
didn't realize
pretend
it was muted
we're
this whole time.
paradised because it's
Mike,
not
do you want
working,
to go
guys.
into another RP channel?
We have to speedrun this RP before Dez explodes again.
Yep. Okay, Des. We're just gonna remove the corpse. There we go. Okay, so you ready? Okay.
Yes.
Who are you? You with the smugglers?
Yes. These smugglers are my little puppets. As was the man you killed in Dawntrail. The useless little thing.
What did you do for
I
me?
am much more majestic than these petty criminals. I work for the Sixth House. I will bring Tamriel under the control of the Donner, you filthy noirs.
Stay back. I will take this shot.
Truly, it is so sad to see you this way. I would expect that a dammer like you would understand the necessity of what we do. No matter, you cannot stop us, and you cannot stop Dag of Ur. Oh, yes. You are nothing, and you will be nothing. You have merely slowed down our plans. Well, it is time I say goodbye. My ancestors will be very pleased to hear what I have done to help the cause.
You're right, Shadow. Foul magic.
I heard the mention of Dagoth Ur. This is not good.
So you heard the tales.
I know of Dagoth Ur.
Well, I don't know if I can reach this easily without falling into the abyss there. Maybe not. Well, Agatha always used to be a sort of boogeyman for, like, stories when I was young. House and Earl is really fond of him. Always talking about the prophecy and how the Nerevar is gonna defeat him. Sorry, I had something in my throat.
Clearly.
Who's that?
Who goes there?
Raise your hands above your head.
Wait. My brother, he's dead.
The
You will be
Argonians, your
too.
brother.
Known him for years. We were thick and thin. I see you've killed my other men as well.
Are you the boss of the boss? Is the boss of the boss?
Yes, I lead this gang. It's my brother. I bet he told you he was the leader.
He did.
That was foolish of him. He always was a fool.
Yes, he was a fool. He didn't drop his weapon when we told him to. I hope you'll be smarter than that.
You killed everyone, I bet. Well,
Well,
even my ancestors have gone away from me today. Looks like I'll need to do this the manual way.
Don't be a fool. Come on. Be reasonable.
You've killed everyone. Everyone I've known for years. Why?
Why are you working for the sixth house?
Money.
Money. You've heard the tales, haven't you? You know what you're doing.
Get away from me. Get away from him. We've been accepting of jobs from that house for years. Never did I think that this would happen.
You didn't think so. Well, we are also getting money to deal with this issue.
How much?
Plenty.
Leave.
Yeah. Why don't you
Who
come
are
with
you?
us?
Who? Why would I come with you? You've killed my brother that I've known for years. And the rest of my gang. I don't even know who you are.
To hear the story.
You will die if you stay alone here.
Odds are the sixth house will stop working with you regardless after this incident here. You're just one man now, the gang is gone. Either you move on or you die on this hill.
Brother, I'll never forget Balmora. Covers body in some kind of dirt. Alright, lead the way.
Alright.
You're gonna have that thing pointed at me. Yeah.
It is not pointed at you, but you will walk in front of me.
I've put my weapon down.
And I've put mine.
Just don't
So
try
who are
anything.
you? Random bunch of savage murderers?
No more savage than you.
We used to kill for good reasons.
You attacked us upon entry.
And we've been held up here for months. Look, there's lava down there. It's a cool place.
It's a cool place. That's why you're
Live
here.
and burn.
Keep moving.
Frank. Oh, man. You guys took down Frank.
He fell easy.
Let's go out. Right.
So you're gonna tell me who you are?
I mean, why don't you introduce yourself first? Let's say we're made from similar cloth.
My name is Valium McCann. I'm the leader. Well, ex-leader of the Tooth and Knife Gang.
And how
We've been
long
going between the shores and Vardenfell's shores for, well, we've been plundering, looting, working with the Six Health.
Why would you work with the houses?
Money, as I've said.
For how
I
long?
am a thief by trade, and even I would not do such dire things for money.
It wasn't always so bad. They've only recently started, let's say, demanding more of us.
And you know what you've been doing, correct? You're fully aware.
There was that, I believe you must have run into her.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
But slaves with the disease.
Well, it was a lot of money. What can I say?
Whoa.
Lazaro, wait up.
It's good to see you folks again.
How did you find us?
Oh, hello.
Well, it's a bit of a story, but we weren't tracking you down. Didn't happen to find a smuggler's den up there, did you?
No, right? No, we didn't.
Because there was a man that scammed us, and that is where we were tracking
is this
down.
the wrong place again, Lazaro?
I mean, you can have a look if you want to. I mean, we weren't really thorough, so it's like a cave.
Hey, where do you think you are running to? Get back here.
You've killed everyone I've known. Can I not even go to the wall to wash my own face?
It's
You're up there.
It's a long story. Okay.
I'm a prisoner, am I?
Who's
You
that?
are.
Oh, by the way, we took a Therian to a
Ridiculous
mage
in that hat.
to check out this corpus stuff. Turns out they didn't have corpus at all.
What
They
was
had the
it?
chills.
It chills.
Very understandable. Creates mental confusion.
Something like that. I don't feel mentally confused. I don't know.
Well, we got it cured anyways.
Alright, well, so you cured it?
Yes, we did manage to cure it because it was not corpus at all.
Oh.
You didn't see a Khajiit up there, did you?
Are you looking for one?
Like a Khajiit wearing
Scammed
black?
us.
Yes, there was a, like with cat ears, right?
They fell into the lava and burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, they're in that cave. We saw them run in and explode.
Well, there goes our money, Ethereum.
Yes.
Oh, that's alright.
I mean,
We'll just
maybe
take
you can still
more.
salvage some, you can go in and take a look, it's like not too late. Like, we weren't
I guess
really
we can
in
take a
there,
look.
we were just like skinny dipping, just like opened the door, said hello, and went away.
I guess we can take a look.
Could take a look, but I don't think we're gonna find much.
I mean, you'll never know until you try, right?
Where are you folks headed?
Back to town with our new friend down there taking a bath.
He looks very depressed.
I murdered his family.
Yes, well, yeah, that happened.
Oh, that's horrible.
No, it
I
was
will
fun.
do it again.
Well,
if you don't mind, we might as well just tag along with you guys. Might get another job that way.
what do you say, Stocks and Shadows? What do you think of this?
Go sit at the lake. I must speak to my compatriot.
Alright. We'll talk to this man down here.
Yeah, yes.
Alright.
Hello, small little man.
Need something?
Would you like us to play you a song?
Yeah.
I can't do this again,
Yeah.
not those guys again.
Whatever.
Hold on. Let us move to speak a bit more privately.
Alright.
What's the deal with you two? You got...
Those guys are so annoying. You know how they are. Like, why are they still alive? Like, what?
A larger group leaves us open to be spotted more. But the difference is that a larger group means that we have those to take the fall for us.
So what you're saying is we can blame them if anything goes wrong.
Precisely. They can take the sleep, the fall for us.
It's just... they're so... Yeah,
Annoying.
Yes. I guess I'll bite the bullet this time. and I'll survive. God, may your Zora preserve me. Sir, let's go back.
It's exactly the attitude we want.
Alright.
You know, if you could play the drums very sadly, depressingly.
What's
That would be
that?
great.
It would work
I
very
used to
well.
have an orc drum as a kid.
Oh,
That's perfect.
Yes, so
That's
so
perfect.
you coming with us back to town?
yes, we might.
Yes.
Man told us something very interesting about Corpus, though.
Like,
It was linked to a bloke called Dagoff Earl.
oh yes.
They got Earl. I think he's the guy who stole our money. We need to track him down.
Well, let's
Kill him.
be on our way.
Come on, drummer boy.
The Khajiit who stole your money is dead. I told you this.
But maybe he passed on the money. That is
Now
what
he
my
exploded.
friends would
Maybe
say.
he had a will.
He
Come on.
exploded. There were chunks everywhere.
Oh, you're
Maybe he
done.
had inheritance.
Come on.
It was messy.
Come on, drummer boy.
We don't want to have
I'm
to
coming! Get away from me.
See, we could use that energy in our band.
Let's see.
That sort of angsty, depressive man.
You don't think their money was the one we found in the chest, yes?
Yeah. Oh, what money? I don't know anything about
Precisely.
that.
Yeah, you're right.
Hold on, it's a little dark. There we go. You know, just good old paddlers walking down the road.
With armed guards.
Yes. So, yes, we're just, you
So
know,
how have you folks been?
we've been good.
Making money, you know how it goes.
Any good jobs since the heist?
I'm sorry, but do you have to discuss everything, like, in the open like this?
Oh, there's no one around.
You do not know this.
Oh, well.
I'd
I
rather,
could sneak up behind you and you would never know.
I'd rather keep private business private. Yeah, I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, we're just 5 people going down the road, you know? It's perfectly normal.
I'm sorry, I'm carrying quite a lot, so I might be a little slow.
Oh, that's alright.
It's actually pretty heavy.
Lazaro's a really fast walker.
Where are we even going?
We're going to Old Ebonheart.
Stupid. You know it's hot, right?
Oh,
We
yes.
came out of Old Ebonheart.
It's impossible.
Nothing is impossible when you're as good as us.
You're a smuggler, you should know a trick or two. Same thing, applies here. I believe they just went down the cliff.
Oh,
Right there.
Lazaro, hold on.
I know where they're taking
You're walking too
this
fast.
odd path, but yes, sir. It's right there. Don't worry, you'll be fine. So,
Well, thank you for your consideration.
tell me about your employer.
I never caught her name. She was very, energetic, let's say. But,
That is putting it lightly.
but she had plenty of gold, and we were happy to take that. The
Considered this.
the Sixth House has always been paying us well. That's why we had so much stuff. But none of that matters anymore, I guess.
Do not worry, the gold you accumulated rests happily in my pockets.
There you go.
How can you stand that, Argonian? Stupid hat.
What did you say about my hat?
Do you not see it? It's clearly an eyesore. You can see it for miles. It's a target. Can't believe you killed my men.
Give me a reason, Endrin. Give me a reason.
I think your hat looks fancy.
It is distinguished.
Yes, yes.
It shows I come from money.
Where did a bard walk off again? You know what is. That doesn't matter. No. So, you don't know anything about her. Do you know where she, like... To the Sixth House, nothing else?
I don't ask too many questions about the jobs we get. We just bring in. They informed us that there were a couple of items from Vardenfell, and we shipped them in.
Items like corpus diseased slaves.
I glanced over the details. It didn't seem to matter too much to me. As long as my crew were getting paid.
The crew which lies dead now, yes?
Care for a swim?
Yeah, thanks to your stupid face. Do you not even have a boat?
No.
Afraid of the water, are we?
Do you know what lies in there?
I know very well.
Come on.
I see a sunken ship.
Let's do some skinny dipping. It'll be over in no time.
Theory, do you fancy water walking?
I see a sunken ship under the water.
Hit the fish.
Yeah, well,
Think of the treasure it may hold.
maybe sometime soon. Really? We're the one to be stuck with the fish. See? And that's how easily you deal with them.
Don't even have to deal with them at all if you had a boat.
Swim faster, Dunmer.
Not a freaking ancestor of a fish like you.
We do not come from fish.
Almost there. More than halfway already. See, it's not that bad.
Where did they go? They took the really long way.
You're even
I think
swimming
they're
with
on
your
their
clothes
way.
on. You'll be soaking wet for days.
They took the really
Yeah,
long way.
it's
I
Titan.
enjoy the wetness. Keeps
Of course
me
you would.
scales wet.
Yeah,
One does not
sure
want
wouldn't do
dry
that.
scales.
Yeah, chitin and leather, they don't usually stay wet for too long. Do they weigh me down? Yes, but not enough to be able to swim. I'd rather not take forever to change in and out. If I had heavy armor, of course, that'd be a different story, but I'm staying light.
You haven't even told me properly who you guys are. Why do you have two musicians? Makes no sense.
Oh yes, that I agree with you.
I am an Argonian thief who was able to take out the majority of your so-called strong gang.
Feel free to
They got lazy. on the-
dress again if
money.
you feel like it.
When I'm dry.
Well then, try faster.
Do not feel this heat. I'll be dry quite quick. Alright, I can put my clothes on now. Now we're out the water.
We're gonna use the bridge, walk around, and then we'll be there in no time. Just gotta walk through some valve cages. If that's what they're called. Right here.
What is this, roofed?
Yeah, it's, you know. Stop licking
How
me,
did you
Val.
even come across my gang? We were well hidden.
No, Daddy,
She
were.
assured us we wouldn't be found.
What do you know?
We have friends in high places.
What do you know about a man with a mask and like green robes?
He throws green orbs.
Ring a bell. He said it.
There's
Know you.
someone watching me. I can tell.
I think his name was Bob. Or Moom.
Quickly, Outlander.
You know a Moom.
Moom.
I saw him once. He seemed, another one of them energetic fellows. I don't think he was, he was definitely under the influence of, Degathel.
He went down easy for a strong mage.
What are the socks about? Is that supposed to mean slaves? Is that like more corpus-ridden slaves? Do you call them socks? He's talking about paying this Moom.
We had many code words. Could have been anything.
Goddamn rocks.
Socks. Rocks. Fox.
Flocks.
Called them. Yeah. Sheep. We called them all sorts.
Oh, what about sheep?
Nah, that's giving away too much.
Oh, well. It's just gonna be just a quick swim, alright? It'll be over in no time.
Again?
Yes. Just a little. Over in no time.
Well, gotta take the clothes off again.
Remind us
Look
of
out
the fish.
behind you.
I know. It's, oh, that's a big one.
That's a big fish.
There we go.
He did a prize catch.
Don't worry, the water's nice and warm.
I feel I need to rest. I have learned much knowledge.
You need to teach me that spell.
Yeah, we can once we are in the tavern, I'm sure.
I didn't ask you.
Yes. Don't worry. No more water from here on out.
Yeah, I hate water.
Yeah.
I could not possibly understand why.
I like to keep my feet dry.
Why?
Yeah, nice and warm.
You know these lands, Dunmer. They seem familiar.
Of course. I know the whole area. Been around here for years.
Wanna take a look at Dondril?
Sure.
Hey, Stalks
You're
and
right
Shadows. What's this? You see this?
What is what?
You see this? Is this someone's stash?
I do not know, but
Let me put my clothes back on.
this would be
Take your
used.
time.
Endrin,
Huh?
I need your opinion on this.
Something going on here.
These are fine garments I could make use of.
Sure, take them. Be a waste if they just lay around.
I leave what I cannot wear.
Just gonna take a look. Oh. I'll be taking Dad.
I wonder where Lazaro is. So
Lazaro,
how's your day
is that one
been?
of your names?
That's it's my friend.
Yeah, it's her
What's your name?
boyfriend.
What's your name?
It's
Big
Valium
fun.
Can.
Valiant man. How's your day
Valium
been?
McCann.
Valiant McCann. How's your day been?
See that? Gondrel right up
Why are
ahead.
you asking? You know how it's been.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up actually, Altmer.
Oh, maybe he had a
He
good day
just
before
lost
this.
his only family and you bring it up.
We literally killed him. Did you not hear that part? We like slaughtered every single one of them.
I watched the life drain from his brother's eyes.
Just rubbing it in my face, really.
I impaled multiple of them, and he saw an equal amount of them, really. And you ask him how his day was. That's kind of messed up.
Maybe he could get better from now.
You should
You
be
know,
ashamed
inside.
of yourself.
Yeah,
You want me
that's
to play you a song?
genuinely
Make
fucked
you
up,
feel
Bard.
better.
I should have
Make you
attacked
feel
you.
better.
There they go again.
See you the other day.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe this'll jog your memory then. So, met a man in a robe, had a mask. Seemed to be like a breathing mask or something, not sure. Look at us on the floor and tell me what you see.
Oh, you don't want to go near him?
Well, don't.
Hold on. Let me take off.
Why are you naked?
That's weird.
That actually is weird. Not quite the reaction I was expecting, really.
Wait, we are down a person.
I don't want to catch the disease.
I don't know where Lazaro went.
Where is the other bard?
That matters little to me, actually. We'll find him, I'm sure.
Oh, he'll show up.
Why did you bring me here? For some sort of moral guilt trip?
Well, just so you're aware of what you've done.
Just to make me feel worse?
Yes. See that on the rooftop there? That is the person we, helped us find out where you live. You gotta thank them, really. On the roof, see them? Green rope.
Hold on, let me get a closer look.
You do what you must. Get as close as you like.
Shame I can't take these pants off. They might get contaminated.
Yes. So how have you been staying away from the disease itself when you were hauling slaves with Corpus?
Isn't that obvious?
No.
We're using slaves.
So you use slaves to capture slaves. And then transport slaves by using slaves.
It works.
I suppose not wrong.
Do you need help up on the roof, Dunmer?
I can see him fine from here. Bob. How could you be so naive? There is no escape.
What is that, Dunmer?
What?
What are you muttering?
Nothing. Just reminiscing. I met him once the other day. He's, well, I never heard him speak, but he was definitely very energetic in his movement, and, well, we were delivering a shipment to him of, you can see what we were delivering. Not quite.
You went down easy.
Well, let's get out of here again. We just gotta go.
Make me feel bad.
Down, Dunmer.
It won't work. I'm dead on the inside.
Just gotta go down the road. And message, because there's a massive tower, really. Disgusting. So...
Should have seen what we brought into Vevik before the lockdown. I fought and fell.
I can imagine.
Right, we're away. I can put my clothes back on.
Look, we lost the other part, but again, frankly, I don't care.
They are in the town still. They know our destination. They can catch up.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Not gonna even ask about what I pull on the floor there. Not even gonna check. Could have been anything, but
could have
it was
been
just junk.
Well, I'm sure one of those idiotic bards is gonna come across it and just, I don't know, eat it or something.
More than likely.
Look, they seem to have more luck than brains. What's the hold up?
Nothing. Just waiting for you guys to execute me, I guess.
I can do it if that is what you want.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, I mean, you know, I suppose you're your operation, but certainly you must have thought that this would happen someday.
No, I believe it was all under control. Everything was going to plan. Shipments came in. We secured them, and then we delivered them, and everything seemed to be nice, like a sweet roll.
Be real with me, Dunmer. How many Argonians have you sent to their doom?
Up here.
How many?
Like I said, I've been doing this for years.
Disgusting. Dark elf.
Are you any better? You've been murdering people, by the sounds of it, for much of your life.
I am a
What
thief,
difference?
not a murderer.
Tell me the actions you have done today.
I stopped a evil organization selling and participating in the dread of my people.
No. In here. Gotta go for that hole.
Get a move on.
Seven hells is this?
It's a hole.
Pardon the smell, it is the sewer.
Sewer adjacent.
That makes sense where you bunch would live.
It's hardly living, it's, as you said, rather hot to get into, like, Ebonheart.
Slavers, ye be warned.
Say your business.
Out of my way, Orc.
Khajiit
You're
has
going
no
the wrong way.
words. What are you?
I'm sorry, it's not like I know these shit-stained caves.
Exactly.
We do.
Yeah, by the smell of it, you do.
I mean, again, as a smuggler, you should know about those things, right?
We lived on a ship.
Clearly not
It
a
was
very
clean.
good smuggler, seeing as how
Everything
easily the
was below
group
deck.
Down.
And
We
what, you're
go
just
through
gonna
sewers.
dock your ship filled with slaves in a town like this, for example?
Well, our Lord gave us clean, clear passage.
Oh, I get it. So you rely on your master's work instead of, you know, getting your hands dirty yourself, huh?
It makes sense why your
Like I
brother
said,
fell
we
so
got-
easily.
We're almost there.
Disgusting.
Oh no.
We have not even reached the fun part yet.
Now the disgusting part happens. Just through here.
Got another hole.
Of course.
Welcome to the sewer, knife here. Get moving.
Almost there.
Where in Oblivion even are we? What is this place?
I mean, it's the sewers.
Sewers of what?
Sewers of the town, you should know.
Go to the door.
Oh, yeah.
See? No. That must be a mistake.
Yes. Gotta go, You know what, you keep an eye out here on this one, I'll get, the middleman.
Do not try anything, Dunmer.
Did he just go through the wall?
It is a secret.
Oopsie doopsie, here we go. Uppity boopity boop. Oh, very custom. Could be awkward if not. Probably not, but yeah, no, it's no, he be playing a Argonian dude last time I checked, so can't say I really looked under that. But yeah, no, it's, you know, Argonians, they can change the gender on will anyways,
Our
right?
doors are always open.
It's pretty pog.
Hello. Must be on a business trip. Oh, well, it's a shame. Let me just look something up. That's fair.
Yeah, Hammy, no worries. No worries, it's fine.
I was hoping to run into her here. Well, I suppose Erica's not here. Let's see. Where can we hold them up? I mean, there's a few ways to do this. I'm certain. Right, I'm sorry.
So why are
it
you even
seems
with
like
it, Dom? Oh, is he back? Oh, there he is.
It appears the metal woman wasn't there.
The what?
Our contractor. I'm sure she'd be.
Contracts from the sewers. Lovely.
Not quite.
Who are they over there?
Anti-slavers.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. My bad. Well, so it's really your choice. If you want to live and just tell our contractor everything you know. Or, let a source have you.
My choice. Yeah, sure, it's a choice. What, die or not die? I choose not die.
Melon.
Well, where's this contractor then? Through the wall?
Well, I don't think you'll be able to manage to open that wall, even if you try.
Why not?
I'll give it a shot. Try.
Be a secret entrance or something. Secret way of doing it.
Perhaps.
How would you open it?
Yes, well, you just open it.
Yeah, but where's the secret thing?
Well, that is a secret for a reason. If I were to tell you, it wouldn't be a secret, now would it?
I suppose not. Alright, what now then?
Well, now you ask. Well, look, our friendly neighbors, alright? They are gonna keep an eye on you. And we will just talk once the time is right.
Friendly neighbors? What are you on about?
Are in here. Don't worry. They're friendly.
I know you said.
They don't bite. Well, those are the lovely dwellers of the underground. Certainly they're gonna keep an eye on you and take care of you so you don't perish in the sewers. Make yourself comfortable. We will likely speak tomorrow again.
Imagine so.
Isn't that right, Terror Mad? Yes. Well, just know if you try to run, well, no. And
These sewers will eat you alive.
that too. Diseased, animals, traps, everything.
Tell me who you are. You the silly hat gang? Who are you?
And I don't think the hats are
Insult,
silly.
insult my hat again. I dare you.
You can call me
I'm
Andrew.
asking, Andrin. Okay. And you?
Stalks in shadows. What are you laughing at, Knife Ear?
Nothing. It's just you've always got weird names. Stalks in shadows, creeps in waters, like in Snowfoot.
We'll see you the other day then.
All names of Argonians I used to know.
Let's get out of here.
Frickin' stinks in here.
Polish a spear? Yeah.
Right.
It took a lot of effort to not strike that Knife Ear down.
I understand it is tempting. But I'm certain we can wrangle some more additional coin out of our, common contractor. If we bring one in alive. If she is working with the Imperials, it's probably best to stay on her good grace. She knows us. And where we deal. And if she was to betray us, I'd rather give her reason not to.
My scales disagree with keeping a slaver alive.
The beggars are acquainted with the Thieves Guild. I'm certain they would not betray their trust, and stop this one man from escaping. Certainly one person alone can take on, 6? Even if they are beggars. They know how to handle themselves in a scuffle. They are dwelling in the sewers after all. Now I'll see you one more time.
There's someone watching.
If anyone is down here. No, empty. Perhaps doing her business. Well then,
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
what do you think we should do next?
I do not know. I need a rest.
Sure we can. Yeah. I am... This time I'll rest in the Thieves Guild. Just to make sure. In case they need me, the beggars, I'll be there nearby.
That is understandable.
I'll see you around.
May the East protect you.
I yell into the distance. But yeah, no, I mean, I think we can call it, a session. I think we did well. I think we can call it here. Yeah. Let me hop in. The voice chat, And,
Anything about Morrowind?
Ayo.
Yeah. Oh, it's done. Never mind.
Like, if we need to stop punishing new players for not knowing anything about Morrowind because it just ends up making their character look like a fool. And then...
Right, what's an example of that?
My whole RP.
Right.
I really don't feel like playing Lazaro anymore just because I can't do anything without him. Because he's now labeled as a clumsy idiot, but just because I've made a few mistakes with Morrowind's lore in the past. So I'm just like...
Right, what do you feel that...
I don't know, I'm just not feeling him. I'm just gonna say he drowned at this point because I just cannot, we cannot get back into the main story without being shut out or RP shut down. So
Right,
I'm just not feeling him.
Besides that, I reckon we can call it just so you didn't get too much action, Hammy.
I mean, I just want to justify that because you are an important part of the story, because like
Well,
one of the
I
key
don't
bits
feel
of
like it,
information
and my
is
character doesn't feel like that either. So I'm just gonna kind of kill him off, and I'll just do
Right.
NPC stuff.
They are discussing some stuff that I'll listen to later. But yeah, no, I mean, stream-wise, you know, I reckon this is where we're gonna leave off. Because, you know, session, always about like 2.5 to 3 hours usually. And, yeah, I mean, I had fun. Hope you guys also enjoyed today's, Morrowpals stream. Let me just, stand up again as I swap scenes. Swapping scenes to the ending, actually. Real quick. Let me just do that. And don't have any song ready. Well, there's Morrowind background music. But yeah. Yeah. This be the 4th episode of the Morrowpals. Honestly. Yeah, coming from last time. I was reeling from how smooth this went. But yeah, no, I mean, I hope you guys liked it as well. And, and whatnot. Like, I hope we can do it, next, Saturday again as well. Or, if not, it's gonna be the Saturday after that, because it's always like a weekend thing. But, you know, you guys will see, you know, soon enough. Yes, yes, yes. You know, the plot, it thickens. It is going there, you know? And, yeah, I'm looking forward to next time and how that is gonna develop once we, you know, come up with the plot for next time and how that is gonna develop. But yeah. Yeah, we got some loose ends we're gonna be tracking down, of course. But yeah, guys, as always, if you're new here and enjoyed what you saw, do make sure to drop a follow. I always appreciate it. You won't miss the next episode as well if you do. And yeah, have a lovely evening, morning, or whichever it is. And I'll see you next time, okay, guys? Take care and have a good one. Bye bye.